Previously on Maybe the Chosen Ones. After grabbing the final giant cuff from the dead fire giants in the volcanic realm of Lahar, the party and Kalalai long rested in the mansion.
In the morning, they approached the darkened Eshelem Temple, only to encounter the Crimson Hand assassins.
With quick thinking and careful deceptions, Kalalai and the others convinced them to allow the party into the temple, which ultimately faked their deaths.
Entering the temple, they all suffered due to various painful traps from Mordom as they fought against and defeated various fiery and fiendish creatures.
After defeating the final boss fiend, they found the third Cinder Coal key, used it to access and purify the Portal of Fire with the Dragon Scale of Light, gained a fire-resistant ring, and met the Celestial Fire.
Entering into the Ohr Portal room, they all leveled up to 20, and quickly portaled to Vayu to trade with Adran all the giant cuffs in exchange for tomes to help improve their abilities.
Returning to Fort Haven, Kalalai decided to return back to her home Pianta and rule, awaiting Gregor while the Chosen Ones prepared for the final realm and portal.
The Call of Ohr, Heart of Tannin. The world of Tannin is home to 12 realms, protected and ruled by the Dragon Guardians. For centuries, it has been ravaged by the ever-growing Shroud of Darkness. Just when it seems that all hope is lost, 4 heroes destined to save the world answer the celestial calling of light set before them.
Gregor McConnor, the fierce half-elf fighter.
Udan Jadan, the spirited human bard.
Finnegan Stumblebatch, the quick-witted and wizardly gnome.
Dryodalis, the loyal Eladrin paladin.
What lies ahead on this epic adventure for these heroes? Who are, maybe, the Chosen Ones.
We're at Fort Haven.
So, you guys watched Kalalai and Giovanni
Right off.
Right off.
Just
into...
holding hands?
Okay.
No, they're sharing road snacks.
So you see them riding off back home to kind of reestablish her claim to her home and those people. And as this was happening, Finnegan, you feel a tap on your shoulder. Well, I guess Grimble's not that much taller
The goblin.
than you. So you feel a tap on your shoulder and you hear Grimble say, "Finnegan, Eris, she's awake.
Is she speaking to anybody? Is she talking?
She asked to see you."
Do you want us to wait outside the door in case she tries to kill you? She might kill you.
I mean, you guys can just come on inside.
Are you sure?
Is that cool?
I think that's probably
Do you want us to be
best.
invisible or
We'll
something?
be flies on the
No,
wall.
that's all right.
We know polymorph.
I'm at your back, Finnegan.
Yeah, it should be fine. I mean,
We'll just be your bodyguards.
she'll understand the
Yeah.
score of
Right.
we're just trying to be cautious.
At least this way we don't have to listen in at the door anyway.
Yeah.
We would totally not do.
It sounds like you want to.
But not that we've done that before to anyone here.
Would you prefer to?
I mean, let's just be in the room.
Okay.
See.
What if we switch things up? You guys go in.
Speak loudly, Eris.
So, then do you go?
Absolutely.
You all kind of somberly make your way to one of the bedrooms that she was laid in. Outside of the door, there are a number of clerics and other kind of there's a couple of mages, some powerful magic users, all kind of guarding the door just in case. And they open the door for you. And as you go into the simple bedroom, there's not much there, save for a bed with Eris on it. She's just laying on the bed. And she looks you're immediately struck by this image of walking into a hospital room. She is...
Okay.
She doesn't look great.
Is she awake, looking? Does she see us enter?
She does. She hears you. She hears the door and she's looking to you.
Okay. First thing I want to do. Is there a window or something?
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm gonna go up to that, walk over to the window, and I'm gonna pull out my wand and just drop it outside the window.
Oh.
Okay.
Raise my hands up and like just kind of showing like not going to attack, not gonna like try and start a fight. All I want to do is just talk this through.
Obviously, she sees you do this, and she whispers your name, like not in a malicious sense, but in a weak sense. She kind of whispers Finnegan, and for a fraction of a moment she smiles, and then that smile kind of reverts to this well-developed frown. This has been her face for years.
Okay. But I pull up a chair next to her bed.
Are your feet just dangling off?
Absolutely, yeah. I take a couple minutes to climb up the chair.
Yep.
As I always did before my lectures. Just have a seat and say, it's been a long road, kid. How are we feeling?
And she kind of moves her covers and just kind of weakly moves herself to the edge of the bed to sit up. And you see kind of a very different image than just the other day when you fought her. Mm-hmm. Any power that she had, any artificial force that was bolstering her left in the wake of her defeat. And you see this suddenly very normal looking person. Yeah, she looks to you and she says, "You know, when you went down, I think I realized something. I couldn't finish. I couldn't kill you. I couldn't use you for Finnegan. I was going to become a lynch."
I don't think you would have followed through either. I think wiser wizards than us have tried to find ways to live forever, but I think most people realize by the time they're able to that it's not really something they should do. If you're wise enough to know how, you're wise enough to know better.
And I mean, at this point, she's like weeping. I mean, her whole world, everything that consumed her for the last decades, crashing in around her. And then she looks to you and she says, I don't know, I just can't really feel the magic anymore.
You think it's gone for good? Like you've lost touch with it?
I just think I need to start over. I don't think I was meant to have what I did.
If that's what you want, if that's what you need, then I'm not going to argue. I think too much of your life's course has been thrown off by me interfering, so I just want to help you out to get what's going to bring you the most peace of mind.
I don't know if I'm worthy of peace of mind.
Don't do that. You know that's where I've been ever since since we last saw each other. It's corrosive. What you've done isn't non-reversible. You haven't done anything that can't be amended, okay? And I know it might seem like what you've done is unforgivable, but if that's true, then there's just nothing else in this world for you to do, and I believe that you're not going to accept that. And I think that the student I knew picked a mission and carried it out. And I think if you put your mind to making things right, you can make it happen.
She kind of cracks that half smile again for a moment, followed by kind of a grimace of pain. I mean, there's just a lot of regret in her face and in her eyes. Finally, she just says, I blamed you. And even as I was lying to myself to forget about the evils that I was doing in order to pursue more knowledge and continue going towards that final goal, I kept telling myself that this was your fault. It was all your fault. But here you are, saving me. Do you forgive me, Finnegan?
You know, the entire time that I've been wandering around with these guys who have been very quiet, I've been thinking that
I'm just trying to be respectful.
Yeah.
This is the best we've ever done.
Thanks for sharing.
You understand, right, that I have heard about all of the things you're doing from the perspective of I ruined your life and this is the fallout, right? Like, for the last few months, I've just been thinking that I took the place that should have been yours in this little crew of adventurers. So I don't think that it's a question of whether you're, like, evil or there's something wrong with you. You were in pain, and you reacted like a person in pain would. You got angry, you tried to find ways to guard yourself against it again, and you did what unhappy people do, unfortunately, and some other people got hurt, but you've taken the next step into ending the circle starting again.
Can you trust me to do that? I don't know if I can trust myself.
My trust in you never broke. That, what you're feeling now, is what I've felt since the last time we met. So now that you've told me that you're feeling that, I feel like I can trust you even more. To make, maybe not the choice I would make, but the right choice for you.
And this isn't weeping. This is everything she has needed to hear for years. This is everything every emotion that she's needed to experience this whole time is just kind of like exploding.
That's a lot of emotions.
And I mean, it's almost terrifying in that moment, because I mean, she's releasing so much fear and self-doubt and anger in this kind of one explosive moment of emotion. It's not pretty. It's not beautiful. It's not a fairy tale. It's not a fairy tale reunion by any means, but it is real.
I'd still like to do an insight check.
Yeah.
Is this an air? Ooh, that's good. 23.
Udon, as an artist, as someone who's in touch with both magic and human emotion, you have no doubt that this is the rawest form of true emotion that can be.
Dry starts crying because she's a pathetic crier. Gregor, isn't this so touching?
I'm just a bit emotioned out.
Yeah.
Eris is significantly weakened.
Yeah.
She's not in a good way.
Okay.
If you need more healing or just prayer or somebody to sit with you, I'm always here.
And she looks at you with this kind of like, I don't even know how to respond to that. Like, I haven't had somebody offer me anything kind since college.
Well, you don't have to decide now. I'm just available. If I'm off saving the world, then
I'm not.
I didn't mean right now.
There's also several people here. We have another angel outside. Planetars in the window.
He's like a toddler at the window.
Drop this.
He's down in the kitchen doing what I told him to do.
Yeah.
And tasting coffee for the first time.
Oh, good.
This divine substance.
I have the power of creation!
It's mostly coming out in him just like he's just not shutting up. He's just talking.
Yeah.
People are like, why is there an angel?
Whoever's cooking in the kitchen is like, how do I get out of this conversation? Gosh, she's talking about theology now. I didn't ask.
Is he a close talker as well?
Yes, he gets so close.
See what's very
Well, he's
interesting
really tall,
about
so his
that.
abs are right in your face.
And his wings keep like dipping into stew.
Knocking over the like pots and pans that are hanging on the
pots
floor.
and pans and jars of things.
Eris, you probably need some time to rest. We'll be here if you need us.
We'll send some tea.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, she at this point she has worded out. She has no. She does not know how to respond to
You
this.
should rest. You should sleep some more. You should drink a lot of water because when you cry, you lose that. You should drink
Dry
some
nose. She
water.
cries all the time.
Megan does. I don't. I just have this knowledge. We'll let her rest.
What was the last news you heard about Erasmus? Because I want to break this good news gently.
She looks at you kind of confused, and I haven't seen or heard from Erasmus in many years.
Oh, okay. So you should write him a letter. You should contact him. He would love to hear from you. I would cast sending, but I kind of did a thing, so I gotta go out and find where that wand dropped. Let's go.
We'll check in on you again.
I think you all get a point of inspiration.
Yes! Guys, this is probably our last check-in at Fort Haven before the end.
The last time they'll ever see us alive.
Well,
Well, it depends on what the end entails.
does anyone need, do we need a
What
trade?
time of day is it?
It's probably like 4 p.m. at this point.
Okay.
Can we have a last dinner at Fort Haven and talk about exactly what's about
Yeah.
to happen?
Do we want to get any errands
Yes.
done before that?
Errands, I love
If anyone wants, we could go see if your grandma has potions or anything.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Or if we want to get better armor or weapons.
Yeah, and as you guys are looking around your fort or in this environment, you see, I mean, at this point your army is max capacity.
Amazing.
There are just an unreasonable number of people here to support you guys. Tents everywhere, many different banners and colors and everything. There are forges set up. There are some of the finest craftsmen in the world are here.
We accidentally made a town.
There's a constant din of training and swords clanging and
I want to see if I can get +1 plate mail, maybe if they can chink on some more mithril. So I go to the smith. Do you have any mithril
I come
additions?
with you.
Possibly.
you see this
Yeah, I
smith is
We drag Finn. Doesn't wear armor. Put all the armor Finn.
Please just look at the shoes.
find a white dragonborn. She is just powerfully hammering, making these incredible pieces of armor, and she sees you, and she's just there's this very striking image of this white dragonborn woman. Skin is kind of dotted with smears of soot and ash.
Cool.
And she kind of does a final smackdown on whatever piece of metal she's working on, and she looks to you all.
Excuse me.
Chosen ones.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to our town.
We call it Fort Haven.
Yes, I've made myself quite at home here.
Oh
For
good.
the time being, anyway.
Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Can you possibly add some protection to my mithril armor?
Can I have
Yes,
some too?
absolutely. Do you have mithril armor as
I
well?
do
She
have
does.
mithril, half plate.
I have
my
plate.
goodness.
We're matching. We're plate.
And-
I have a full suit of adamantine armor.
And she's admiring your armor. She's like, wow, I haven't seen.
Shining.
Forged by the elves of Vayu. My ancestral
So
lord.
this patch up.
She's genuinely impressed by that statement. She's like,
Can
I
you
signed
make
my
it
name.
better?
I would never claim
I don't know if you remember something.
to have better craftsmanship than
Maybe not.
those you speak of, but I can do my best.
That's the spirit.
This was also made by his ancestral family.
I'll give you $300.
What's that?
I've never heard of that.
I was playing Monopoly.
Sorry, that was 300 American dollars.
Do you need money
Approximately
compensation for
30.
this work?
It's a big
We
max
kind
of
of need it
$10
done
now.
today, if possible.
Yeah, I'll give
By
you
tomorrow.
a lot of money.
She looks to you and she says, this is the first time that I've ever
Smithed?
This is the first.
It's the first time I've ever.
Thank you for being so upfront.
This is the first time that I've ever said something like this in relation to my skills.
If
Whatever.
you say if it's for free, we're gonna give you money anyways.
Yeah, because we got so much.
I ask only for compensation for the materials
Oh.
themselves. My labor and that of mine is free.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Are there more than one smith that we can
Yeah.
share this workload with? Because if
Absolutely.
I'm finding this
Yeah.
Well,
maybe.
and so
And what's her name?
this smith,
Thor.
my name is Albeska.
Albeska.
That's
now
what
it's-
happened. There it is. Okay, Albeska.
So she does have a lot of apprentices.
What do we want on our list here? I would love +3 sword and +3 armor then. How much do we have in the
For a
group?
plus 5,600.
2,500 then.
Okay.
Yeah?
For what are you trying to get?
+3, +3, +3, +3,
Okay.
+3.
I would love a +3
Yeah,
frostbite.
So 2,500 each?
No, total. So she's gonna do it for free anyway, and this is just what we're gonna pay her is pity money. So I can mark down a +3 armor, +3 weapon.
So who all has a +3 to weapon attacks and
Just to.
armor?
I just had it to armor.
There's also enchantments
Right.
that you can look into.
Shoot, yeah, I want like Frostbrand plus. So I go find the greatest enchantment. Sorry.
Okay, maybe just to be fair here, with the money that you guys have,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna
all
make
gone.
you choose.
I'd rather hone.
Well, okay, I'll go see what enchantments are available to me for
Because what's your frost right now? D10.
It's a D8.
Oh, maybe they could enchant your wand to make it like plus more.
Can I do that for my.
Maybe.
Or if there's like
A different.
you create a blizzard effect.
Well, what effect would you desire?
Well, what I want is to raise Frostbrand in the air and have it glow very brightly blue.
It does
And
that.
then I want
It does that.
And then I want a snowy gale to curl around me with a howling
It does
wind.
that.
Trier, I want when I slash through the air for the very air around the blade to be icy cold and deathly. So I strike an enemy, cold storm erupts where I struck with the blade, and then every creature within 5 or 10 would be great.
I'm gonna say 10 feet.
Okay.
Yep.
And then they have to make a Constitution saving throw against maybe my my maneuver DC is a 17. My maneuver. Save.
Okay, cool. They have
And
to
then
make
if they save, they take no damage, and if they succeed, they take.
It's all or nothing. I'm gonna say it's all or nothing. You are not getting the +3 to your armor.
No.
That's fine. So you get a +2 to your armor.
Yep.
And now when you hit with Frostbrand, you are going to deal, would you prefer 1d12 or 2d6?
I always like a D12. So is this going to then auto increase the amount of my frost damage roll on Frostbrand to a D12?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Epic.
When you hit a creature,
Yep, I hit a creature, I roll a
that
D12.
creature, if you hit, that creature automatically will take the full whatever you roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
So say I rolled 8 frost damage.
Okay.
And that has
So-
no mods, it's just 8.
Cool.
No.
So so the creature that you hit takes 8 frost damage on top of the magical slashing and everything.
Yep.
Every enemy creature within 10 feet of that creature makes a con save, tries to beat 17,
Yep.
and if they succeed, they take no damage. If they fail, they take 8 frost damage.
Oh.
As an added bonus, and this is something that you'll have to ask me situationally as we go forward, you have advantage on hitting any creature that is vulnerable to cold damage.
And then for just aesthetic purposes, I go to a smith and I'm like, can you elongate it a little bit? And then it's very broad at the hilt, and then instead of being straight and then curving at the top, it just gets pointy all the way.
So Frostbrand now looks like an icicle.
Well.
I would love to do something to my Saturn.
Okay, cool.
Tune it.
Tune it up a little bit.
Restring it finally.
So, like we did before with I had the Caneth mandolin and then was upgraded to the Macferminin Saturn. But then I kept the spells from the old one and just added on.
Mm-hmm.
So can we do that with the legendary instrument, which is the Olam harp?
What's
Yeah, absolutely.
So the spells
Fusion, control weather, and firestone.
Yeah.
So I just get those extra, and I can cast them once a day.
Yeah.
Go to a musician to help you.
Yeah,
tune
to tune it up.
One of the
I go to
minstrels of the
bars.
surf.
Oh, is it the one guy who's always hi?
Hey. So wanted to give you something. We kind of all pitched in, and we got you this instrument.
What are the odds you can take the instrument I have and add
Make it
those
better.
This is
new
great.
things to it?
Take the strings off of
You
it.
know what I
and
mean?
then-
Oh yeah, we can do a little
those strings are
restringing, a
really
little
nice.
working.
Yeah, you
absolutely.
can add that extra string there. I'm not afraid of
Totally.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
That'd be great. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And they
Just
do
so
it.
you know, you're probably making the most legendary instrument, and I'm really proud that you are of Hawaii.
And this dude, he just kind of like, he's like faced with this moment of like needing to be very real.
Oh man.
And his voice kind of breaks a little bit, like breaks away from this surfer dude thing, and he's just like leans up to you and he just kind of whispers, he's like, "For real though, on behalf of all of us, this is pretty rad."
It's like, it is pretty rad. And then I like my last bottle of whitey rye.
Oh, her
whitey
last
rum.
one.
I don't give him the
Yep.
whole bottle,
Yeah.
but I pop it open, I break the wax, and I pull out some shot glasses, and all the guys who are there, we all get one.
Yeah.
Have
Party
like
all
a
night.
little whitey toast,
Aw.
throw them back, and I'm like, good luck to you guys. Put the cork back on, and then put it back in the stuff, because this one's for the pack.
All right.
Saving.
All right. Finn.
Are there artificers in this world?
Yes.
Is there one here in Fort Haven?
Yes. One of the Thunder Guard
Yeah.
from Kinzoku, so the city of metal and invention,
Yeah.
is an artificer.
Firestorm. Yeah.
So I want to like go talk to them and say
Okay.
like I've heard rumors about craftsmen who can merge the body with technology, and I was wondering if I were to get rid of this old scarred thing.
Oh my gosh, his hands are.
Do you think you guys could rustle me up a replacement?
Cool.
You're gonna match Calalay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm jealous of Callahan's arm.
Okay. So this gnome tinkerer is kind of like looking at your arm, and he just looks up at you and he says, "Well, that's 100% doable. But you're going to have to stick with one of the arms that we already have on hand because they take several weeks to make."
Sure.
You have the longest arm.
Yes.
It's just this random like orangutan arm that just
Scamper, clank.
Any specific arms that you have in mind here? Outcomes here. What do you want?
Well, I was like kind of thinking it'd be fun to like have something that I can like slot attuned items into and like cast spells from that.
What do you think of this? It has slots for mana potions, right?
Oh yeah. Okay.
And so essentially how it would work is where a mana potion just kind of gives you through level 4, up to level 4 potentially reboots. Basically, you just have, think of it like temporary spell slots
Okay.
that just get... Would you like that idea,
That's
or
lovely,
would you
no.
prefer to do
No.
Okay.
Like extra
that
spell
sounds-
slots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The potions of mana we had,
Yeah.
the mechanics we were using was D4.
Okay.
So up through a level 4 spell. Cool. You have the arm, you need to still get the mana potions.
Yeah, like I refuel it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Grandma.
do you have any mana potions right now? Otherwise you can go to your grandma. Okay, cool. So you get this arm. When you get the mana potions, there are 3 slots in the arm for mana potions.
Okay.
How it's going to work is you are going to preemptively roll 3 d4s,
Preemptively. Okay.
and
Oh, I see,
those
just
slots,
it's stored.
those numbers that you
Interesting.
get, those are
Oh,
your
is it-
temporary spell slots,
Awesome.
Dang.
like temporary hit points.
Oh,
He just
uses those first.
those are the first spell slots that you use.
Oh,
I am gonna
that's
picture
fun.
it like the gauntlets in Arcane, where it just
Yes!
you see
Oh,
like
Arcane.
two
Yeah, no, that's
flushing.
that's what it's doing.
I was picturing that!
That's what it's doing.
That shows.
Absolutely. This gnome leads you to a
Oh, did they cut your arm off?
operating table.
Can I supervise in case he loses a lot
Yep,
of blood? I will spare the dying.
It's very it's clean, but it's very chop chop.
Yeah.
Right over you.
This guy explains the risks to you. And he just says, this is a surgical procedure, so like with any surgical procedure, there are risks. You could potentially lose some of your vitality from this. Is that something that you're willing to risk?
I think that's not one of my most famous skills, so I'm willing to give it up. Yeah.
You took
Okay. So he leads you to this operating table. Basically, with magic, they numb your shoulder, your arm, your side. You're numbed. Make a Constitution saving throw.
He's in my aura because I'm praying over him.
Okay,
So you get a +5.
18.
that was the DC.
Hey.
You can hear my prayers as your arms
being sawed
I
off.
see.
I still feel a little bit of pain.
And actually, right before it ends, right before the procedure ends, it all wears off, and you feel all this pain.
I start healing you.
But your crusty demon arm is gone, and you now have the Fist of the Arcanist.
Yes.
That's so cool.
You guys have one other
Potions.
side quest. Oh, potions. You
His
also
grandmama.
potions.
Was it Donella? Was that her name?
Danella. Oh, Finnegan! How are you doing?
He's aged so much.
I can tell.
Older and wiser.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
I never thought I'd make it to Gray.
It looks surprisingly dashing, though.
Well, that might just be because I've lost about an arm's worth of weight. Hey!
And she totally that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Oh my gosh! oh, by the way, you're all here now. I have some gifts for you. I've been working on building up some potions for a while. So, I was limited by ingredients, so this is what I have. 4 superior potions of healing, 8 greater potions of healing, and 10 regular. Divvy those up as you will. So just to evenly distribute this, you all have 1 superior potion of healing, 2 potions of greater healing, 2 regular, and then there's 2 extra for the
I don't need any more.
for the bag of holding. So
Gregor can have. Me and Abby have our own healing, technically.
Yeah.
So if you two want an extra one, that's fine.
Do you have any mana potions laying about?
do you need some as well?
It'd be fun.
Okay, cool. She's able to. She has 4 potions of mana in total.
Oh. Cool. You guys can each have 2. You got the most spells.
Okay.
Well, Finnegan does have 3 slots in his
Yeah.
army.
Okay.
I'm not gonna take 3. You can have 2.
No, you can have one.
Oh, the other thing, maybe we should go find Yoki, this map of Lahar.
Yeah.
It's our final map. We're gonna finish map quest. Yoki.
Oh, hey, you guys, yeah.
We have this map of Lahar.
I can finally finish my
Puzzle.
great. Before I forget, and he gives you 1,000 gold. That's the final payment.
Well, this would have been handy when we were trying to pay those poor smiths.
I've been working on some things for you. I have one for each of you. A completed map of the world.
Oh, we finally get the world map.
The other, just because I know it's where you're headed next, a map of the castle. It's an ancient map. I had to copy it.
It's the Triforce! This is like,
Yeah, this is cool.
wow.
This is every location that you guys have visited. This is...
Guys, I'm gonna frame.
Aww.
Dude, Coronam Castle. We're here.
What else? Should we check in with our army?
Yeah! How's the army?
So you go into the meeting room,
Yeah.
and you see Chayton suddenly looking... Just carrying himself in a lot more maturely.
He's grown up so much. Over the course of the campaign.
Where did I from?
Don,
I would never.
Oh.
So
But
he-
like,
Use you! Use you!
Out of my
What does he look like?
brain. Just make eye contact.
Don't you dare. Is he hotter now?
He is hotter. He's a wood elf, so I mean,
Of course he's hot.
he carried himself in a lot more childish and adolescent way when you first met him.
He's Legolas, not Peter Pan.
Yeah.
He evolved. He evolved.
So that's a pretty fitting comparison.
I'm gonna
there is
say hello in
there is no
Elvish.
facial hair. You say that.
Hello, companion in Elvish.
Michael Vaughn.
Michael Vaughn.
Stop.
So he kind of looks up from his map, from this battle map,
We've returned from Lahar after cleansing it.
and he says, "Not a moment too soon. Some news. We have new recruits, and they're actually in the room here with him. He's kind of he's been kind of giving them the lay of the land. Layla, you may remember. And she's the girl that you.
The slave.
Bowman, your rival Gregor
you beat him.
from the pits.
Oh.
The man who attempted your title but failed. They defeated the slavers.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Congrats.
I heard from
An old lady.
an old but beautiful but crazy lady that you guys were
Wackadoodle merchant.
take on the flavor.
Mhm. Yes, we did meet someone like
Guess
that.
what? It was me. Ha! Whoa!
Oh my god.
I know.
Mind blown. So he and the Titans are here now. And the Thunder Guard, who you sent emissaries last to Kinzoku, the Thunder Guard are here now. The only ones who are not here now at the end of all things are the Crimson Hand.
They think we died.
Wait, we were supposed to recruit the Crimson Hand.
There was an option too.
We have to go.
I would like to say I tried, but I was so shushed.
You were shushed a lot.
Did you offer
Was there
them?
an option?
I didn't shush anybody.
Did you offer them money?
We didn't.
I wasn't able to say anything, so wasn't able to get that far.
I don't know.
It's okay. They think we all died.
I couldn't say.
All of our missions, all of our groups that we sent out were successful.
Oh, good.
But the darkness is growing. I feel we are near a tipping point.
Growing like in the castle.
In the castle, yes.
I think we're going to maybe take one night here as a party.
Okay.
And, just let us know if there's any updates, but otherwise we'll probably set out in the morning.
Is there anything else that you want to do in the fort before nightfall?
Just our
Are we
dinner.
Are we going through the portal before we go to? Can we?
I mean, we
do
can.
that?
Why?
Spell slots back. I just got some projects to work on.
I mean, I don't see why we couldn't go to our temple. I suppose.
What I do, but after I make my commissions and I'm done shopping, is I hop on my nightmare. I fly down the path that that Callie and Giovanni were walking. I stop. I tell her I love her. I kiss her, and I hop back on Ignatius and fly back.
Oh my! A late night rendezvous.
Not really,
totally
like an afternoon
down
delight.
Before dinner, I would like to. First, I asked Finn to make some snow for me.
Another sim?
Yeah.
And I.
Cup and
Do you
ice
have
storm.
rubies? I would like to buy rubies from everybody.
Okay.
What is it? Yeah, 1,500 ruby dust. I have 1,581.
You spend 1,500.
Make another sim. My old sim, that is the Planetar, flashes away. And then I find a small, what should I true polymorph?
I have the like magic bag of animals that I can.
Oh my god.
Pull this
Pull
dusty
one
old
out.
thing out. It's a giant boar.
Oh! It takes a second to hold him still.
Yeah.
But I cast True Polymorph on him and turn him into another Planetar. So I have a sim and a Planetar.
So Pig just became a beautiful angel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh no, Big Chungus.
It transforms and you see its back and this flowing blonde hair erupts and everything, and then it turns around and it's got a big nose.
And then it pops into his
Yeah.
Can I
And then it says, I'm Planetar.
I am Planetar. These beings are not here for friendship. They're here to help us defeat the dark.
But the real Planetars are.
The real Planetars are. And now it is real Planetar. That I just made.
Right. So we can be sad when he's gone.
Yeah. This Planetar does have a soul. He after an hour, that's it. Right, so he is. And now he can stay if he wants to. Right. If he dies, he will turn back into a boar.
He's in the air and then
You accomplish these things. Is there anything else you want to accomplish before dinner?
I'm going to, for dinner, get into my pretty elvish gold white dress.
Oh my
Are we
gosh.
really fancy?
Of course we are. Oh my gosh!
I get in my pretty dinner formal wear too, and it's elvish like yours.
You shave then?
Ooh, I didn't ask Callie what she preferred.
Oh.
Wait! I fly Ignatius back
Oh
to bid or no bid.
What do you think
I
she would
shaved
say?
once and I looked more like an elf after I did.
You did.
Yeah.
Drea, what do you think?
How
Yeah,
do you want to go to battle?
How do you want to look in the final?
When I started this
poster?
campaign, I had it's shaved everything except the top, and beard, like Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Who are you now?
and now I'm not Conor McGregor. Now I am a knight, and I think I have the long elf hair. I think I might do the like Geralt tie back.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then I'm gonna shave it all off.
Whoa!
You arrived to.
Can I escort Dryad?
Yes,
She's
absolutely.
so lovely.
But you arrived to dinner in an outfit very akin to Legolas at Aragorn's crowning ceremony.
I was just picturing that. Udon puts on very traditional white garments.
Yeah,
And they're sort of like flowy, and they're not like long sleeves that sort of like have like really patterns or like super colorful. A lot of like sashes and things. I don't remember where her hair is at. I think it's just like kind of short right now, but still growing. But she uses the hat of disguise to make it like traditionally long.
Okay.
Like if you're not one of the monks, you usually wear very long and like intricate braids. So that's what she has with her hair. So it's sort of like just like braided, it kind of like goes up and then like down and around.
I am wearing a traveling cloak that I wore back before the campaign started.
Oh!
I wore during my life on the road. It's like old enough that it's been like through some wear and tear, and I'm putting it on tonight because it's been patched up in almost every realm in the world, and so it's got a little bit of everywhere.
That's so cool.
Are you clean shaven? What's your hair like?
Finnegan has a mustache. He's a monopoly.
Perfection.
And you sit down to dinner.
Is
Who's with us?
Grimble helping serve?
Yeah, Grimble's there.
And it's like a long dinner table?
Yeah, it's a very long.
I assume it might just be the four of us. And Grimble
I think that's how it should be.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I did invite Chayton, but we can tell him to leave.
She shows up.
awkwardly at the other end of the table.
I can mass suggestions.
The Great Hall is two long tables.
Oh, okay.
And there's a
Great
big fireplace.
in the
And then
middle.
the head table.
And
Yeah,
that's
what's a head table?
We're like a wedding
Yeah.
party.
Chayton and some of the other like captains are there. There are others, you know. There's a hierarchy of command here, but not in a traditional sense.
Sure.
So everyone is welcome in this great hall kind of thing. And there is that great roaring fireplace in the middle.
Wow, how beautiful.
And as you gaze into the crackling fire, you are flooded with memories of your adventures past and what is to come.
Guys, look, in that doorway is where I was run through with a spear.
Right? And the doorway behind us is where we got all of our items, like this sword that was originally meant for Gregor, but somehow ended up to me. I'm gonna cast light on it and just like put it shinked behind us so it's kind of glowing.
This one's better.
Oh!
It's at the smithy.
Oh yeah, it's so weird not wearing my armor. I feel like we've been out traveling for
Yeah.
months.
I mean, you know,
It's
this
very
would be
nice.
such a good time to ambush us.
The darkness sends its regards.
I mean, tomorrow might be our last day as a party.
Alive.
And well, I mean, I don't know. We just got so much buff items that I mean, maybe we'll be okay.
Just a dryad that it's right. I got so much buff items.
We've been greatly enhanced.
We got so swole.
Try, you've almost learned so much slang.
Oh,
We've become so human, and yet.
You all helped so much.
Remember when you didn't know how money worked?
Yeah.
Do you remember all your memes now?
I do.
What are they?
Like all of them?
Tell us a memory.
What was the most recent one you got back?
Your parents.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so I mean, when we were in Deshret and I saw the mummies of my parents, I didn't remember at that time, but after that temple, then I did. So, my parents died fighting the darkness, and that's why I joined the Radiant Knights. So, it'll be very interesting going back to the castle tomorrow, because that's where I went to join the Radiant Knights, and now it's completely different.
Will we meet the Radiant Knights in Coronam Castle?
No, I mean they're in the Ohr. Once we cleanse it, then yes. It's gonna be very dark. But I know exactly where the portal is, so
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's something. So what's the plan?
well, I mentioned it in Lahar, but there are 3 border keys, gate keys, to the gate around Coronam Castle. And they're usually held and protected by celestials, which I would assume, since all these other keys have been taken by servants of the darkness, that we need to get them back first before we get to the castle.
Okay.
So the border towns are the 3 around the castle.
Okay. So hit the border towns, head to the castle.
Right.
Do we have any sort of information of where the darkness is the heaviest in there? Are there places to sneak around? Like,
Well,
do we have any idea what the lay of the land is?
Yeah, Josh, have we had any like people from the armies like scout that area at all?
No.
No. Okay.
so Chayton said that the darkness was growing. Does that mean like we might have also seen or like noticed any changes?
I mean, you see dark clouds and
Yeah.
plumes of smoke rising from the castle. There have been reports of actual armies gathering
Oh,
near the edge of the castle walls.
so that's why maybe what our army will be doing while we go inside. So we might need to be very stealthy and quick, which we have nightmares. I mean, I would love to take my unicorn, but she can't fly.
Can you make her fly?
What is the unicorn Pegasus combination?
I would never change.
Alicorn?
The Pegacorn!
We can be stealthy and ride in, and that's kind of what we would want to do.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll take Raynuk instead of one of the
The nightmares.
nightmares. Is there any sort of like armor that can be put on Raynuk?
Oh yeah, there is.
Oh, I was gonna ask
Get
about
mounted.
armor in the nightmare. Too.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, I think that there's already just a collection of
Yeah,
Um,
it doesn't have to be fancy. Like a leather kind of stealthy.
your studded leather you
So
get
it's
on
leather.
Raynuk.
No, story-wise, can my Leora unicorn?
Yeah.
Can she like turn into a Pegasus?
Yes.
It's technically a lower challenge rating. It's the same flight speed.
She can
as a
turn into a Pegasus and carry her stats.
as a Pegasus.
Yeah.
Or as a
Yeah.
unicorn. This is a dream come true.
I just had
What?
She busts through the windows.
Do you think this is where we're going to actually go up against Mordom, or do you think there's going to be someone else there waiting for us?
Mordom is like, he's been the main face of the darkness across the realms. There's only one place left for him to be. I mean, the darkness is fortifying itself in the only place they have left.
Okay.
Because we've purified every other realm, they have nowhere else to go. So he's probably somewhere
All right.
in the central realm.
There's legend lore to try and learn a little bit more about, and maybe something that can help us in a fight.
Tell me exactly what Legend Lore does.
So, name or describe a person, place, or object. The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you named. The lore might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known.
Okay.
If the thing you named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information. The more information you already have about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is. The information is accurate, but might be couched in figurative language.
Do you have to roll for this for success?
What
or-
level is it?
It is 4th level, but
Okay.
it's not strictly on my list, so I'm going to cast Wish to do it.
Ah!
You know that he is a kind of a nameless special breed of shape changer, specifically from the Malum. He is a one-of-a-kind shape changer. And you know, and this is from past interactions as well, you know, his forms are Doppelganger, Cambion, Pit Fiend, and Grast. You know that he was back in 2,000 years ago or whatever, a close friend of Skoth, and is Skoth's second in command. And you know that he is very powerful and very relentless, especially in his final form.
Yeah.
The final thing that you know from secret legends passed, is that he wields a great sword named Wave of Sorrow.
Even if we do have to face him or whatever else is in castle, I truly do have faith in all of us.
Oh, he shall perish.
Well,
It'll be glorious.
Together.
Right.
we should probably get some sleep then if we're going to set out.
My friends, it's been an honor.
Head to your quarters. Sleep comes fitfully, but
Yeah, it's like sleeping before like the biggest day of your life. You're
I
just
slept
like,
like a rock like I was.
we forget to wake you up in the morning.
but sleep does come. 3 a.m. There is a distant explosion far away from the east, the volcano in Lahar. The great volcano which you fought atop
Oh, jeez.
erupts in eruptions that could be the envy of those historic
Oh,
volcanoes
no.
which we spoke of.
We're gonna lose our hearing.
Oh my gosh.
A thunder wave cracks through the fort, through the region, and the building, the Fort Haven, shakes. And the sound is loud enough. All of you make con saves.
22.
Finnegan?
17.
17?
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
We do the same pose to like withstand it.
We
Alright.
kick open our doors.
14 plus 8.
Okay. Finn, you take 4 thunder damage, essentially.
Okay.
The rest of you don't take any damage. But it is a loud enough crack. Udon, you wake.
Oh. Whoa.
It's the first time I've ever woken up without smelling salts since I was a small child. And I feel shaken.
Oh my
Like
god.
when you wake up in the middle of REM and it feels
Like
terrible.
at the jump scare thing. I'm gonna run out with my sword and shield and my pajamas, my nightgown.
Do you all gather in the meeting hall?
Shirtless, my undergarment looking like Pharaoh Ramses from Prince of Egypt.
Oh yes. So you're all in the meeting hall.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a
And
little balcony. on the
Chayton
second
is
level.
the second hall. Yeah, you're
so you
looking
can look
over.
down, yeah.
The fire is embers in the middle of the room, and Chayton is standing there with a spear, just kind of looking around wildly.
What was that?
And he says, I don't know. And then, crashing through the front gate, a couple of scouts come barreling in. You can see that they were riding hippogriffs, which basically crash landed into the courtyard, barrel rolled into the door, and these guys come just barreling in to crash the doors open. The darkness is coming. And as you go outside, as you look outside, you can see, heralded by torches and trumpet blasts, there is
Oh my gosh.
a siege of Minas Tirith grade military force.
Oh my gosh.
And at the back of the force, and I mean you can just see it kind of almost like a speck in the distance, but you can recognize the form of a Tarask coming towards Fort Haven.
Oh. We should.
My sword. I run down
I
to the
get my armor on. I get my stuff.
Smith! Will
I
Smith!
also go up and get my armor on, and I cast True Polymorph on a mouse that was scampering.
Okay.
True Polymorph, it turns into a... Is there a challenge rating of 20 for anything?
The ancient white.
Can I do that?
Yeah, it's 20.
What? Okay.
I take it outside
Yeah.
and I do the mouse and I feel almost like a little bit depleted because it's
Yeah.
the strongest thing I've ever made.
I catch you.
And I just say, protect these people.
This ancient dragon's head turns to you. It's slow because it's so big. There's so much mass to turn. And it turns to you and it looks down in its big giant head. And it just growls and nods.
We should go. We should get on our mouse and fly.
Yes.
Mouse.
On our mounts.
Oh,
I get on Leora.
I'm still getting changed.
I help you buckle your armor. I might have missed
So I'll
one
get
line,
changed.
but-
You get set up. I want
my
you,
socks.
as we're getting ready to start here, Finn, please roll those 2d4s
Okay.
for your temporary. Why don't you do 3 temporary 4th levels and 2 temporary 3rd levels?
Are we all ready to fly?
So you're ready to go. As you're getting on your mounts, you've got all your armor and everything together. You're set. You see also the Ejdaha.
Our ship!
Ready to go.
Is it shooting
the crew,
cannons?
The crew are loading ballista and aiming and
Moku's on there.
kind of.
Moku.
And
And I just like raise my
and you see this old guy of your past. He like grabs onto the edge of the ship. He leans over and he does shout, "Yar!"
It's a white thing.
Yeah.
Not a pirate. Is Grimble like casting magic?
Grimble has the wand of lightning bolt, and Finnegan, you see him very courageously step out wearing his finest tunic.
Cute. Oh, is he fully clothed now?
Yeah.
He kept getting more clothing
Yeah.
items.
And he steps out and he kind of joins the front line.
Yes. I get on my
back.
Pegasus unicorn.
Gracious.
Leora to the skies.
Live or die.
And you all fly away.
So you're on a nightmare. You're on a hippogriff. I'm on a Pegasus unicorn.
I'm just flying.
Just like telekinesis.
No, just casting fly on myself.
Oh sure.
That's
Whoa.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, as you all fly above your fort, now clamoring and clanging with activity in the in this full moon lit night.
They attacked at 3 a.m. What jerks.
You see in the far distance the great volcano of Lahar there is literally a red glowing
Oh jeez.
mushroom cloud with there's
Good thing we're not there
pumice.
anymore.
There's pumice and actual liquid lava raining down all over the
really?
region. Actually, not
only
yet.
us. I mean, gee.
It's apocalyptic.
It is.
Yeah.
It is Krakatoa.
Well then, but like lava droplets raining down.
This is a fantasy world.
Science here.
All I'm saying
Oh, guys,
is,
they're just particle effects.
if the lava droplets are hitting us here, there is nothing in Bahar.
They're all fire immune.
Oh yeah, they're just like, oh yeah, server.
Schools are closed, man.
Serving in Lahar.
No, it's just 2 hours late.
We prep the roads for this.
for anything.
So this is what you see. Truly apocalyptic events. An insane army. And you're flying over it. And you head to the castle. So, you have 3 border towns that you can head for.
Well, the closest one is Shakina. Do we want to go to the closest one?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we able to stop in a portal at all? Oh. Like cast.
I shall leave it.
We didn't have breakfast.
We did.
Alright, Abby, I'm leaving it to the D20.
Yar Temple.
I'm rolling to see if there is any military presence.
Oh, yeah.
15 and lower on the die,
Whoa.
there is military presence there.
Okay. Got it.
16 and above is a success here. It's a 6. There is too significant of a military presence.
But you saved
there.
the fort with an ancient dragon.
Wait, you polymorphed a dragon not to fly with us into battle, but to defend Fort Haven?
Should be to like.
She's
be
such a
with our
good
people
person.
Yeah.
A good
and
leader.
Their army.
She could have given you an ancient dragon to fight on your side. but you do have a planetary.
You know who can.
Holy balls.
Hey! Oh my god.
That's like a backup if someone's low turns. Maybe we can rest in the castle.
As you approach Chikina, this border town, actually at this point, most of the military presence, it's like Mordor and all of the army has gone to the Black Gate. Like there's the areas right around this great
They're
wall
distracted.
are empty. But there is just this massive, thick wall surrounding all 3 of these border towns and this castle in the middle. The castle, what you can see is you can actually gather that there is a dark glimmer of magical barrier surrounding the castle itself, nestled in between the 3 border towns. You arrive in Chikina. It is a truly empty city. As you land on the other side of the wall, on the ground, there is silence.
hundreds and hundreds of great structures and buildings, desolate, in ruin. And as you land, you hear the voice. You hear the voice of it's a kind of a familiar voice actually at this point. You hear the voice of a Planetar angel. Not your Planetar.
Traitor!
Your Planetar's like,
No, you hear a voice echoing around you. It's very physical, but you can't really tell where this voice is coming from. And you simply hear, "Find the key." And as he says that, kind of a haze disappears, and you see what almost looks like the entrance to a maze.
we're good. I mean, last one of these, Udon just led us through the whole thing. So if we just follow you this time, then
Through a labyrinth.
You never led us astray.
I mean, last time you, I think, had a map of it, but we could all go different directions. No, that's terrible.
Done.
Terrible. idea.
So it's a labyrinth, like walls that go
Material.
up a certain height. Is it?
So, you see, so this haze has moved away. Kind of, like, literally the buildings almost seem to, like, move to the side a little bit. Almost nightmarishly, in fact. Like when you're in a dream state and everything seems fluid, like it's moving towards you and away from you at the same time.
Good.
And above the entrance to it, and it kind of as you gaze in, it almost looks like a roof has been created over, or a ceiling has been created above this whole maze that looks to be like a magical black cloud.
Okay, so it has a ceiling.
Also, I do have Shy with me. I forgot to mention.
And I have Packer.
And are we to assume that to get through this means we find the key?
I would assume. Do you want to keep a map as we go? Should I do it too, or?
Well, that's
Yeah?
good.
Okay. Do our horses fit okay here?
Yes.
Okay, good. Pegasus's wings go.
Yeah, it's a wide path. I'd say about 20 feet wide. So do you all go in as a unit together?
Yes.
You go in through the main entrance. You look to your right, and it's very apparent immediately that there's just a dead end there. You could go straight ahead, or you could take a left.
Well, should we go straight ahead? I don't know.
Straight ahead or left?
I give up.
I've done all that I can.
I've reached my 20th level limit.
Senior slide.
Go forward. We go.
Okay.
forward.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright, you go forward. The path immediately turns right about 20 feet,
Okay.
then goes straight up another 20 feet, left 20 feet, straight ahead 20 feet.
And there's no other ways to go?
And now you can either make the decision to go left or right.
What do you guys think? What do you think, Finn? Left or right?
Left.
Okay, we go left.
Okay, you go
Go
left.
backward.
Path curves around to the right, to the left.
Mine looks like-
It juts to the left again,
Okay. Okay.
straight ahead, about 20 feet, and you reach a dead end.
Oh! And there was no other ways to go?
There was no other ways to go.
Okay, we backtrack to that
Backtrack.
split and go right.
Okay,
Split.
so
This is easy, guys. It's just one dead end.
Just follow the left wall.
Burger,
got
we're
this.
doing great,
We
right?
got this.
We're doing just
Actually, let's follow the right wall.
Yeah, we go right now.
Changing it.
so you go to the right,
Yeah.
Okay.
At that fork.
you go right about 10 feet. That immediately juts back to a, like almost right alongside it, back the way you came another 10 feet.
Like a curve around.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You go straight ahead about 30 feet, and as you turn to the left slightly,
Okay.
you can either continue on straight or you can take a right.
Okay. What do we think? Right or straight?
let's go straight.
Oh, hey, he says straight. We go straight. Okay.
Going straight? Okay.
Because then if we each pick one, then it's not really anyone's fault.
Okay, you go straight another 20 feet.
Okay.
You can either take an immediate left
Okay.
or continue straight.
Should we keep going straight?
Yeah.
Okay, we keep going straight.
You continue straight. The path curves to the left.
Good, because I'm running out of paper.
This maze is like a closed corridor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That so you go to the left 10 feet, to the right 10 feet.
Oh, no!
What does yours look like?
Bad. Looks like plumbing.
Mine too.
To the right 10 feet, to the left 10 feet, and now you can either go right or left.
I feel good about this one. We haven't hit a dead end for a while. Should we go right again? Because right was good last time.
Sure.
Let's do go right.
You go right,
Yeah.
10 feet, right 10 feet, it curves to the left,
Okay.
and in this space,
Yeah.
you find a big room and a dead end.
Oh! A big dead end. Okay, we go back to that fork.
Treasure.
Any
Nothing.
things?
We go back to that just the last fork we were at. So we go left now.
Okay,
And
you
we
go to the left. That curves down to the left, and then to the right,
Okay.
and you're in another big dead empty room.
What?
Is it the same one?
It's a different room.
Because
Okay.
they appear to be the same on my map.
Back at the fork where we could have gone forward or left. We go
Okay.
left now.
So you go left.
Guys, this is fun.
I feel that my
It is. It is.
And there's a
As long
room.
as you take the lead.
There's kind of a long room. At the end is a dead end, but there is a door to the right.
Go that way.
All right, so you go to the right.
What's
All right,
the right
it curves
way?
up to the left,
Oh.
curves to the right, curves to the left. You go up about 10 feet, and you can either go
Feels right.
straight ahead, or so you're looking. You can go straight ahead. There's a way to go left, and there's two paths looking left.
There's two ways left. Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
To the
Why
left.
don't we go
why?
forward first? The
Okay.
left seems kind of weird.
Okay, forward it is.
We go
Okay,
forward.
you go forward about 20 feet. It curves around to the left, and you're met with another Y.
Oh. Uh-oh. Which way, Gregor? Or Finn?
Left or right?
Right.
Right. We go right.
You go to the right. You enter a hall that curls around to a dead end.
Yeah.
Great choice, Finn. Love it.
I
Gregor,
thought we weren't keeping track.
should we go? Should we go left?
Left.
There's only one other way.
No, there's a lot other. Maybe three other ways.
It goes to the left,
Yeah.
curls around to the right, straight ahead about 40 feet, dead end.
Okay. Good. We go back to the Y.
Go back to the Y.
Go back to the Y.
Right or left?
Well, both crapped out last time were really bad choices. What do you think
Left.
we would have done? Left? Or we go left?
So you go left, and that you go about 10 feet that way. Then it straightens out to the right a little bit. There's a dead end immediately on your left.
Okay.
You go straight ahead. You go straight ahead, and the path curls around,
Okay.
winding left and right about 50 feet, and you find yourself in a great triangular room,
Do we make it to the middle?
and there is a key.
Ah!
A glowing, crystalline key in the center of the maze.
Easy.
We did it. I grabbed the key, I guess. One of us.
Yeah, so what you see is this. It for the first time, it looks like a golden,
Oh, a normal
Key.
key.
and
Oh,
in its at its head is a diamond jewel, and just set in very beautifully.
Yeah.
And as you take this key from this spot laying flat on the ground, light begins to emanate from that spot. Brilliant light, and not a light that casts shadows, but a light that invades and erases darkness.
Oh.
This light, it is a brilliant light. It's so bright that when you close your eyes, it does not help. The light is the brightest light that you could conceive of. And from this point where the key was, another, not your planetar, but a new, true
Planetar. Whoa.
Mine is true planar.
but one that has been alive for millennia, one that is ageless, now heralded by light. And he looks to you, and in his full angel glory, he says, "Thank you. You have brought back the light."
It's an honor.
My planetar like kneels.
Yeah.
Just prostrates himself before.
Whoa.
And
Would it
And-
be right to separate them?
the other planetar does the exact same thing. They almost look like birds, kind of like performing a ritual dance, like
This happens all the time in the Ohr. Yeah.
It's hypnotic.
The
Yeah.
planetars are just
They're like
extra.
that? Okay. I wondered if it was just mine.
No,
Like if I was putting
it's
something
really
weird
not.
in the mix.
Yeah. No.
But then he turns to your party once again and he says, Because of you, and because of this light, me and my brothers can now come to this plane.
And your sisters?
Yes, of course, Drya.
Good, okay. Just checking.
You know, I haven't made a female planetar, and
You really should.
I'm sorry about that.
I am actually a little...
I honestly don't know how clothed they'll be, so I'm a little nervous. And also,
the cloth
I've
just
read her-
magically
I don't
stays.
know.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a true thing. Yeah. Well, that's...
And then you see that the misty ceiling above you
Oh.
has totally been eviscerated by light.
Yeah.
And he looks to you and he says, "Now I can join the fight." And
Yes.
he launches into the sky.
Your planetar almost goes with it.
You're with us?
And he's gone.
Wow.
Wow.
That's one down.
Man.
One golden key.
Planetar, now that there are other planetars, I feel like I should give you a name.
Oh.
Is there something you'd like to be called?
I do not know. The cook gave me coffee last night. I don't know why. But her name, when I was created, yes. After my previous brother
I'm so sorry. I thought.
turned into
Nothing.
slush and water, for he was made of a scimitar. No offense, Sim.
I thought you were
None
made this morning.
taken.
I panicked for
Did
a
you
sec.
just say scimitar?
He's made of simulacrum.
Simulacrum.
You said scimitar.
I was
scimitars.
born of the steel of a scimitar.
What if I call you Benji?
Ben.
Benji the Planetar.
Benji's a
Benji?
good name.
I love it.
And as you say that, because of the magic of the Ohr, a magical name tag appears.
I also gave him like a little crop top.
That's
Some like border shorts, you know?
Yeah. So you have 2 border towns.
Oh
now.
yeah. Do we want to go to the north
what's next?
or
What's
west?
West.
Go to Mashiach. Let's run.
Let's go to that. We fly. Run.
Let's fly.
We run on our mounts.
You arrive in Mashiach. This town, in stark comparison to this terribly depressing city you were just in, is even more depressing because every building, every structure, everything in the entire area has been razed to the ground. It is flat. Rubble. And in the center of this city, it takes you a while of searching, flying around this
You're just empty.
this empty nothingness. Direct center, about 30 feet up, 40 feet up, you see the key floating. And as you land near it, specifically Drya, but all of you, you hear the voice of Kale.
Oh.
Okay.
My boyfriend, the Diva Angel.
And he says, "Earn the key. Speak from the heart."
Oh.
Let's go to the other one.
Drya, how about you handle this one?
Yeah, we'll go. Boys will go to Elekeen.
What does it mean?
Speak truthfully? Planetar's really good at that.
I speak all truth.
Only
You're the
truth.
coolest people I've ever met. And frankly, you're the only people I've ever met. But I just...
Did he just turn into like a
He
12-year-old anime boy?
I like that planetar.
My friends, I just love you. The power of friendship. It's so strong.
Everyone!
Speak from the heart.
Speak from the heart.
All right.
Well, whose heart? Okay, if you guys have something to get off your chest, just say it now.
That's not what this is.
I don't know. You should just admit things that, like, we don't want to have any baggage going into this, right?
Oh, the confession.
Well, I don't know.
This is confession. Oh dear.
When's the last time you had a confession?
Well, actually, probably recently.
That's
after my, you know.
Conversion.
Yeah, I have more confessions than Nicholas.
Well,
Not in a bad way. I
Yeah.
think it's healthy.
It is it.
You gotta keep some stuff close to the chest.
Yeah.
except for right now. Who
Let-
wants to go first?
Let me try.
Okay.
2 + 2. It's the truth. I spoke truth.
Is that
Is
what's in
that from your heart?
Sometimes
I
even the
think the
simplest
truth-
truths are the hardest.
That's my religion.
The power of 4.
Maybe Gregor should.
All right. My friends, in ranking order.
Then plan a check and tell if you're telling the truth or not.
It's true. I can't.
I can't do it.
Just say Callaway for all of them.
Callaway is all of his friends?
In ranking order.
Callaway.
There's a piece of her in all of you. It's true.
Aww. That's a nice thing to say.
And as you say that,
Oh. Yes.
as you say that, this, because I think that's. I mean, did you say that?
Oh, as in like, so she's the summation of love, and something I love about her I have found in all of you.
Aww,
yeah, I think
that's so sweet.
And Gregor, as
wow,
you say that,
is actually
as you say that, near accidentally.
I just said the joke.
Throwing it out.
The
Just throwing
key.
something out and then getting like more emotional as it starts.
You guys notice the key lower, about 10 feet.
Oh. Should I? Do you want to go? If you want me to.
It was easier than I thought.
Just
My
say random
accent's
things
changed.
and maybe you're really feeling.
It's earnest now.
Yeah. Oh. Before I met you guys, I don't know. I was kind of running from a lot of things. I was supposed to be a lot of things. My family wanted me to lead this and lead that, and wanted me to be this and that, be a monk, be the whatever ancestral. And it kind of sucked, so I just ran away. And so I've always sort of avoided leadership because there's sort of, I don't know, stuff there. And so I kind of just never really stuck around with people. But sticking around with you guys and getting the opportunity to lead stuff and, I don't know, share leadership and lead these people, I feel like I'm actually good at it. And I don't hate it. And I don't know, I wouldn't mind being the ancestral, or I don't know. It doesn't sound so bad now, and I don't know. It took you guys to like see that, I guess. So I don't know, whatever. That's
Udon.
All right.
When I go back to Gregor Island, I will be honored to pay my property taxes. Knowing that they're going into your purse.
Thank you.
Tears in my eyes. I say, Greg, we drafted that evasion plan together.
That's over, Finnegan.
I tear it up.
Hey, those who pay property taxes get a fruit basket. And during tax,
You are a great leader.
And in Hawaii, it's not like, oh, you have to like figure out your own taxes for yourself. You just send it in. Our tax guys figure out what you need to pay. Send you a bill, you pay it, and that's that.
Long may she reign.
Oil tax.
Was this all truthful? Are these all opinions?
All of those are true
Okay.
things.
She's gonna be a despot.
The key lowers 10 feet. 20
I
feet to
don't
go.
know if it was the stuff about friendship and leadership or the stuff about taxes. All of
Yeah,
that.
there was a bit of a
Definitely
fluctuation
it
because
was
the
like-
key was like, oh, is she done? Oh, no, okay.
That's your first campaign speech.
I'm
I'm pretty sure that if I hadn't met any of you guys, I would have ended up as one of the dark things that you would have had to end up fighting.
I don't like that one.
That just sad.
You guys really like pulled me out of something dark and bad, and I have never felt like I belonged somewhere before I met any of you.
I just hooked it into a huge bear hug.
Oh.
And I like lift you up to our side.
And is that a truthful sentiment?
Oh yeah.
I
The
hug
key
you,
lowers.
hugging him. Come on, Gregor!
I knuckle bump your dangling feet.
Yeah.
The key lowers 10 feet.
Oh,
Only 10 feet to go and try.
I'm-
So now, my queen.
I'm nothing if not
Of
truthful, I guess.
The key lowers.
Could have been that simple.
Gosh. I guess I've been guilty about feeling like I don't want this quest to be over. I don't want the darkness to be cleared, as sad as that sounds, because I don't want to
I don't want this to end. Because traveling with all of you and not having my memories, but then like rediscovering myself with each of you, it was just, I didn't want it to end. And because you're my new family.
We can still be family when it ends.
We'll always be family.
But
And
it just won't be the same.
Wait, Key, before you say.
We'll all go our separate ways. And it's like when you all go to college together and then everyone moves away and then you sort of still see each other and see their Facebook posts, but then it's like you're not as close.
Oh,
And
Dry will be different.
Why don't we have a reunion?
We'll have a chat group.
Every year at the same place in the same.
We have to have
If we clear the darkness, if
When? On
Yeah.
Gregor
Oh my
Island.
God.
Or Fort Hidden.
Real question though, when this is done, do you live at the castle in the center of the continent?
Is that where you
Well,
land?
be far at
So
all.
then all,
Yeah.
so my taxes go to you and your taxes go to her.
We don't take taxes. No.
Pose the whiny tyrant!
Taxation is that.
We leave the realms to do their own
No.
business.
The power lies with the states.
I can respect that. But no,
I
Dry
hold
will
my
be-
seditious tongue.
I live less than 500 miles away.
That's true.
Guys, portal rooms.
Portal rooms!
Oh. Yeah.
We can have a
We'll,
game night.
we'll bug each other all the time.
We'll
Regular
skidoo
game nights where you play tabletop games.
about
There's this
doing
game
taxes.
that I heard about called. It's a game where you create a character and you have like stats and you like fight stuff. I don't, it's kind of weird. It's a little nerdy. I don't know, but
Yeah.
Oh, is
Well,
it
we
like
get-
an escapist thing?
yeah,
That,
yeah.
that sounds
it's
amazing.
totally escapist.
Yeah.
It's totally escapist.
This is a brutal world. It's good
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
from time to time.
Right.
Is it like
And as you guys are talking,
Wait, there's one other thing, Key.
Oh wait.
the key is now hovering in front of your face, waiting.
I just
Us?
We haven't had a moment like this since Dry Time, right?
We're catching up here.
I think I also did realize why I like hanging out with all of you so much because, you know, I'm 1,000 years old and with all my memories I remember all of that, but when I didn't, you were also fresh and new, whereas 1,000-year life, 2 months is a blink of an eye, whereas it was just so full.
Well, if you ever want to lose your memory again,
Oh,
I probably know a guy.
I don't know.
And with that, the key falls.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
like,
right.
wait,
It's too late.
I'm dead inside. I have a
The
soul.
key shoots back up.
I'm just
study
a
the key.
construct.
She secretly says, I have a soul.
And then Planetar says, and I'm Planetar.
Benji.
Planetar.
And
Benji.
Whoa.
this is my new favorite character. The key hits the ground.
Oh, I was gonna catch it.
The key lands in your hand. And the light once again emanates from it. This blinding, piercing light, shadowless in nature as it just eviscerates darkness. And as your eyes adjust, you see Kale standing in front of you. Real, full, healthy, not in pain for the first time.
I just walk up to him and I take his face and I just kiss him. Yes. Kiss the crap out of
And
him.
you just grab the truth.
Oh, I didn't even do that. Try it.
So good to see you in the material plane.
It's so good to be here and not in pain.
Yeah.
It's been difficult watching you all with her, fighting battles that I can't. I've been jealous for a long time.
I'm over her now.
Not that kind of jealous.
Oh, I
Like a warrior's jealousy.
was never.
And
I was never.
I understand you belong to Dryad.
Yeah.
And he hustles over to you, Finn. And I mean, you guys have shared some moments now in the world. But he just says, "You're a good friend, Finnegan Saddlebatch."
I already spoke my truth. I already spoke my truth.
Then he looks to you, Drya, and he wields his weapon, and he says, "My love, it is now time that I must join this fight.
Oh.
I will see you soon."
Okay, I was gonna say something, but
And then he swooshes back down. You wanted to say something?
I was just gonna say that we're almost done. We're gonna defeat the darkness, and then we can be together all the time.
And he just, no words, he smiles. Really big smile. And then whoosh.
You know, he doesn't smile very much around other people, so that was a big moment for you guys.
You know,
I felt that. I felt that.
Dry, I think you gave yours to Gregor and Calloway, so I was just wondering if you need to take a ring for after this.
Oh!
Wow. I mean, we already have so many rings. What?
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 Okay,
Maybe that's why there's so many rings. Should we go to the last border town?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope it's chill.
I hope it's chill. Was this not chill?
This was very, very unchill.
You fly. And once again you arrive in this desolate, broken town. Not flat, but definitely so destroyed. And I mean, you can tell, and now as you guys have been going through this too, the enemy soldiers, the enemy army has taken up residence in these towns. That's why they look so awful.
Like they've just recently vacated.
Yes. So there are like, especially in this town, there are like smoldering fires and rotting meat, and there's a poo pile. Kind of as you enter the border of this city, you hear a voice. It just says, "Take the key." And you hear a bellowing roar. Very, it's a sound I can't make. It's very, very trumpety, mixed in with a little bit of a gurgle. Flying towards you from a couple hundred feet away is a dragon. But this dragon is nasty and gnarly and all. It's a gross looking dragon. In fact, it's kind of bluish in color, but colors of galaxies in its skin. And it has a big tentacly brain sack on its back. And there are tentacles shooting out of its limbs, and there are tentacles coming up out of its mouth. Oh. And as it lands now in front of you, in its brain sack, this translucent brain sack, you can see the key. Just kind of floating around in there.
Right.
Roll for initiative.
7.
Not 20?
21.
No, I have
15.
Sim, while the
Hear the
dragon was
pop.
coming, she turned herself invisible and hid.
Top of the order, Udon.
Investigation check, can he be charmed?
That's gonna be a religion check.
18.
You don't know.
19. Eldritch Blast. 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Natural 20.
Okay.
You didn't do the Abby thing.
30 to hit.
Gee, I wonder.
And unnatural 20.
Okay.
21 damage.
With all 4 of those bolts? Okay.
Planetar is going to fly up towards the sack, and he starts unleashing attacks. He has 2 attacks. 17 to hit,
That does hit.
an unnatural 20 to hit.
Yep.
For this fight, since we had time to get close, can
Yeah.
I say Shy and my Alicorn actually aren't in this
That's
fight,
fine.
so
Yeah.
they take this.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if any of you guys want your mounts to not be here for this fight,
Do you want Raynuk to not be nearby?
Yeah. 43 slashing damage.
what kind of slashing? Magical or?
Magical slashing damage.
43 radiant damage.
Sim casts Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
12 probably doesn't hit.
No, that misses.
16,
Misses.
19.
That hits.
Okay, 1 hits. 8 damage.
Really?
Bardic Inspiration to Dryad.
Whoa!
Pikachu Dryad!
Kick its booty.
It's the dragon's turn, and it's going to use a legendary action to reach out with a tentacle and attack.
Oh, at the end of her turn.
Yep, it's gonna grab Planetar. 34 to hit.
That hits.
Takes 15 psychic damage
Okay.
and is grappled. And because he's grappled, the dragon is now gonna move, just taking him with him, so he's not taking an opportunity attack here. And he's gonna position himself in a line, make a line attack.
I see.
Here, it does its breath attack.
So it's hitting all four of us.
Yep.
Guess who's all in my aura?
So it spits out a so basically it opens its maw and you see these tentacles inside of its mouth, and the tentacles all move to the side to just you look inside and you can just see an open throat in a 120-foot line, 15 feet wide. It spews brine. That's the word used.
It's like Gregor. You guys have a contest?
And it just spews all over all of you.
save?
I need you to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, that's pretty good. +5 to all of your saves. I got 25.
17 then.
Okay.
And for my mount, it is 19 for the mount then.
For anyone who rolled under a 22.
Yeah, that's less.
I got 25.
25. What
Under
does
twenty-four,
evasion
that's
do?
for sure.
Finnegan and Drya, you take 34 psychic damage. Gregor and Udon,
Oh my gosh.
with your low rolls, you take 69 psychic damage. Something else that you notice, all of you notice this, working their way into your mouth and into your ears, into your nose, into the pores of your skin, you feel tadpoles just crawling into you.
Get my armor.
And you are all infested.
I'm infested.
Oh my god.
You're invested. So
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay.
And now it's gonna fly up 80 feet.
Oh,
Crap.
with the planeter.
Next up is Finnegan. And Finnegan, in the midst of your infestation, you take 21 psychic damage.
Oh no.
And you can make the save at the end of your turn.
Yep.
I'm going to spit one of the tadpoles out of my mouth and cast, as it travels up, summon adoration and morph it into the star spawn.
Okay.
Have it manifest up on the dragon's back.
Summon aberration.
The creepy worm guy.
Yup. And he's going to make 4 attacks on the brain sack.
Okay.
It's one crit fail.
Okay.
Next lowest is a 16.
That misses.
Okay. Then that'll be dirty 20
That
and
hits.
22.
They both hit. Okay.
36 psychic damage. And then I'm going to spend a sorcery point to cast
Blowing it all.
Firebolt on it. 18 to hit.
That hits.
23 fire damage.
Hey.
Okay. It is going to use a legendary action to attack Planetar.
I got 24 on my save this time.
Make a jot, like a fill in a success.
Oh, so a check mark.
Saving against the sickness.
The infection.
Planetar takes 23 psychic damage. Because it's grappled, that attack specifically automatically hits. Drya.
I guess I'm gonna cast Aura Vitality. Never cast it. Woo-hoo. As a bonus action, I can heal someone 2d6 within 30 feet of me. Udon. So 7 hit points. That was my action. Bonus action, I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Gregor. It's a d6.
You take...
Oh no! Oh, I gotta remake my save on.
yeah, but you take 12 psychic damage.
Oh, I gotta remake my save.
Yep.
Right? It's 12.
You're a failure. Gregor, it's your turn. It's 80 feet in the
Are
air.
you ready? I fly 90 feet into the air.
So diagonally up.
And Gregor, while you're flying 90 feet in the air, you do take 18 psychic damage.
Oh.
It's all inside me.
And a bunch of tadpoles just...
Oh my gosh.
1 nat
20.
30 and 23 to 23.
Everything hits.
That all hits.
Okay, so
4 hits.
And this is all magical slashing and frost, yeah? Go ahead and just give full totals.
44 for the first attack. 17 total. Again, 17 total. 14 total.
Coming in at 92
Oh,
damage.
92 hit.
I'm gonna do a goading attack. And the target must make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than you until the end of my next turn. And the DC is 19.
That's gonna be 25.
No.
Ooh, okay. Well, I think it still takes my superiority damage. So 6 extra damage on top of everything that we already.
Nice, Gregor.
Thanks, Drya.
We'll get him. We'll get that key and defeat the darkness.
We will.
Does a 24 hit you, Gregor?
Yeah, you're 23.
Okay, so it reaches out with its tentacle from its brain sac. 15 psychic damage and are grappled. Udon, it's your turn, but you take 7 psychic damage.
Oh, Gregor, make your save for the
Oh yeah,
tadpoles.
make a con save.
24.
Go ahead and mark
A success.
a success.
Sim casts Eldritch Blast
Okay.
4 times.
Okay.
She misses the first 3, but then gets an unnatural 20 on
Okay.
4.
Okay.
1 point of damage.
Oh,
All right.
Good, Sim. But
You
Sim
got
also was given the hand crossbow
Okay.
and my
Valor.
battle
Yeah, we can do
valor
them.
thing, where
Bonus.
when
That's
you
right.
cast a spell, then you can also make a bonus melee or weapon
Yes.
attack. An unnatural 20.
That hits.
9 piercing.
Okay. 9 regular piercing damage
Planetar.
is grappled. So it just can't move.
So it does a 14 to hit and a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
So 19 magical slashing,
Okay.
and then 19 radiant damage. Udon is going to cast Fireball on its own. Obviously,
save.
is a dex save.
17.
Fails.
Fails.
Okay,
So,
it uses one of its legendary resistances.
okay, well, so it still takes half. Total is 30 fire damage.
So half to 50. So
Okay.
yeah. Your save against
Oh,
the
yeah.
tadpoles.
That will be a 26.
Mark a save.
A success.
Mark a success. So it is its turn now.
Can it make a wisdom save, please? Against the star spawn. If it starts its turn within 5 feet of the creature, the whispering worm facts may drive it insane.
Not worm facts.
No, I like tadpoles.
Wisdom save 21.
All right, that saves.
Do you think it would be able to angle itself above in any way to angle down a breath and get all 3 of you?
And he's 15 feet wide?
Yeah.
Probably. Yes, that would hit us all.
Got
Hit
it.
us all.
Gregor, you are going to be the only one not taking this damage because you're grappled.
Planetar's
up next to
not.
it. And Planetar's grappled as well.
So just the 3 of us and Yuri Mylora.
Just the 3 of us.
Why I wasted that 20?
Every nat 20 is a good nat 20.
I know. So that's a 28.
Won't bring more.
21.
Okay. 16.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure it is.
gonna use luck and remember.
Yeah.
So 28.
Drya,
I already feel really
Udon,
Uh-oh.
you take 32 psychic damage. Finnegan, you take 64.
minus 3.
Yep.
I have to make a con save for my concentration.
Okay.
The DC is 16. And I beat it!
Alright, Finn, it's your turn.
Okay.
You start things off by taking.
More damage.
You take 16 psychic damage.
We're supposed to be indestructible. We're level 20.
You guys have dealt a stupid amount of
Oh,
damage.
good. I haven't touched it, okay?
Okay.
Star Spawn has made 4 attacks. Lowest was 18 to hit.
They all hit.
Okay, cool. 53 psychic damage. I am going to cast Fireball on him as well. So if he can make
In
a
his belly?
dex save.
16.
Fails.
He chooses to succeed.
Awesome. That's twice he's done that.
Yep.
Halved to 20 fire damage.
Make your save.
Shatter.
You're in my aura.
Plus 5. What you said?
32.
32. Mark another save.
Yay!
Well, never mind. It makes a shatter attack against Gregor. It's just an attack that it's able to make with an instant hit because he's grappled. So you take 26 psychic damage. All right, and with that, it is Drya's turn.
I take the psychic right away, don't I?
Oh yes.
Teacher, teacher, kill me.
Shatter me, dude.
Teacher, teacher, kill me. Megan's always like, we have homework.
Yeah.
You take 23. 23 psychic.
So my con save is gonna be 11. Or it's a natural 20.
Okay.
Okay, maintain concentration on the dumb aura of vitality. I'm gonna bonus action. I heal you for 8.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Sacred Flame. He's gonna make a dex save.
A dexterity saving throw.
Don't get too excited. It's a cantrip.
11.
4 dice.
It fails. 20 radiant damage to his face.
Owie!
Right in the brain.
How's it like that?
Oh, I can remake my save. Wait, I got that one. So.
Gregor, you are taking 22 psychic damage. And Gregor, it's your turn.
21 and then above 30 for 2 and then not enough for 1.
Okay.
50 total damage on.
Whoa!
And now make a con save.
Can I try another goading attack? Make that wisdom saving throw?
Please do. 23.
Partially through it.
Yeah, you succeed. But you're gonna take 9 damage. Excellent.
Yeah, Gregor, you gotta make your con save.
Spit out those tadpoles, man.
And then it's Dawn.
A natural 20.
Oh no.
Do not succeed.
Nice.
He's gonna make a tentacle attack against Planetar. 18 to hit Planetar.
That won't hit.
That does not. Okay.
Yeah.
Abby, take 17 psychic damage.
Sim. Eldritch Blast. 3 for sure hit. They're over 20. 1 does not. So 3. That's 21.
21 damage.
Uh-huh.
Hands
And
on
ours
those.
next.
I would.
23 magical slashing. 29 radiant damage. So that's Planetar. How's it looking?
Not great.
Oh! These are all way over 20.
They're all way
They
over
all
20.
hit.
That's the same. Okay.
Eldritch
Do you have
Blast.
the total?
46 damage.
What does your Eldritch Blast look like? Is it just like music strums? Of...
So
Like a
she goes around.
concert. You just like
Griffin.
and you just see like boomerangs of music. Magical.
Boomerang is back in
Nice.
magical
Yes.
Hey, Udon. Tell me this.
Oh.
I said, well, I'm done with this. And I gotta say Benji. So I just start like playing the most complicated, I don't know, classical, but also like classical rock. I don't know. Just letting off beams of pure magical radiant energy. Literally, and I'm just like,
The sim
okay,
play as
hard,
well.
I guess.
Oh yeah, Sim's joining in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
His body falls.
Sim's
His
got
body
boots.
falls 80 feet.
Oh.
Both Gregor and Planetar become ungrappled as it's falling. The
gonna-
tentacles fade away.
I'm gonna feather fall.
Featherfall. Okay, good.
Ignatius catches me.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
I
So
can catch you.
you waste a spell slot.
Save
No,
spell
that's
slot.
fine. I'll
Thanks,
allow
Benji.
you to not use that spell slot. Okay. So all of you take a final 18 psychic damage.
Oh.
I gotta make a con save.
And you all feel that gross worm tadpole slithering, swimming, squelching damage.
my throat.
You will take that final 18 damage. You all throw up simultaneously. As all of the like literally each of you throw up like 47 to 60 tadpoles.
To quote Gregor.
And here, flat on its stomach with its arms and legs just kind of splayed out to the side and its wings flapped out in this leathery, gross. There at the top of its back is its brain sac, and you can see the key floating around in
I
there.
go up to its head, stand on it.
Josh, does that mean you don't feel infected anymore?
The infection has now left your bodies.
Oh, I do. Because I have Ohr of Vitality's a minute. How many rounds? It's 10 rounds in a minute. So I have 8 rounds left of Ohr of Vitality healing, y'all. Okay, this spell suddenly rocks. What do you guys have?
I have 9.
Nice.
I'm at 28.
Ooh. I'm at 23.
So this altogether is 55. I have 55 health. You each get 15, and I'll take 10.
Sim casts Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh! Well, yeah, do we want to, like, short rest?
Did anyone gather the key from the brain sac?
You went up to the head.
Oh, I'll grab the key.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Finn, take the key.
One guy. Oh.
As you cut into the brain sack, goopy brain
Ew.
just kind of everywhere, and there's an alarming number of tadpoles, but they don't do anything.
Are they dead?
They are dying.
Okay.
Finally, you take the key out, and the same brilliant light explodes out from where the key originated, and blinds you temporarily. And actually, when your eyes adjust to this brightness, the body of the Elder Brain Dragon is gone.
Oh, nice.
And there, standing in its place, is a Solar Angel. For one, he wields a insane, gorgeous greatsword. He has a long sleeve shirt with shoulder and wrist cuffs.
I don't think he's in a top.
And it's
Wait, is there a cut in the front?
it's a very low V.
V-neck.
Oh.
He's got long, flowing brown hair and big wings. He is definitely the sexiest angel by far.
Kale, I agree
Except-
to disagree.
Yeah.
You just hear Benji go.
Oh, falls down.
The Solar Angel
got a crop
looks
top.
to you. Yeah. The Solar,
Someone gave it to me.
the angel looks to you all.
We can cut a V in that.
What's he say?
You don't have to wear what she makes you wear.
Chosen
There's
ones.
an angel right here.
Oh,
Another angel.
Chosen ones.
Benji wants
You
to know where you shop.
Chosen ones.
He's gonna keep starting over.
Chosen ones. Stop interrupting. Stop interrupting my dialogue.
Stop interrupt. Chosen.
Alright. You have defeated the Elder Brain
Wait, you
Dragon.
didn't say chosen.
Chosen ones. You have defeated the Elder Brain Dragon. You have brought light back to Elohim, the final of the border towns. You have the 3 keys. Now go, unlock the gate, enter the castle, slay the evil one. I go to fight now. And he zips off into the air.
Whoa. Why don't these guys fight the big baddie?
Right?
You know what I mean?
And he flies back down and he says, because we're not the chosen ones.
Chosen.
Do we see him taking out like a giant like fiend or something?
He actually flies up against another Elder Brain Dragon and just slices it down the center all the way through.
You know what? It's okay, Udon. I will stand beside you.
Abby, I think this is my favorite side
You play
character
a
voice
character
you've
that.
done.
I love playing this campaign because I play Udon, but I also play other characters.
She has her own player characters. Yeah.
I say.
The 3 border cities are clear. You have the 3 keys directly on the other side of the castle, flying over it, straight from
Maybe we
you,
should go around it.
or around. Yeah, whatever you want. That's the gate.
You guys
So-
are hurt.
Do you want to get to the gate
Yeah.
and just rest up, heal up?
Let's get to the gate. Okay.
At this point,
Leora, Shy.
and at
Let's
this
go.
point, Pekka, you guys have been going nonstop since 3 a.m.
Oh.
It's probably about 11:30 now.
It's okay. I will carry you.
Thank you, Benji.
Should we try unlocking the gate at least?
And the door swings open.
Break the
and then
barrier.
cliffhanger, yeah.
Maybe yeah. And then maybe we can rest in the mansion for a short rest at least. I don't know what to see.
Maybe we should mansion first.
Yeah.
And then
Short rest.
short rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to quick just heal up hit dice?
Yeah.
You guys get an extra D12.
So you guys are all at these new health points and everything. You take
From
the
the
keys.
mansion.
You take the keys, and right at this main gate, there's kind of like basically just these different points at the base of it that you can insert these keys. You insert all 3. Bring them simultaneously.
The gate goes.
We each get a key except for not all of us.
Who does get a key? I don't get a key.
Yeah.
I pet my horse.
With that, the magical barrier fades, and the gate swings inward.
Let's get that coward Mordon.
And save Tannen.
He is a coward. hasn't faced us once.
I mean, he's faced us a few times and then ran.
Yeah, coward.
This
Nowhere
time we
left
won't
for him
let
to hide.
him.
He never finished the job.
Right.
Because we're the chosen ones.
You can say it louder for the.
Because we're the chosen ones.
And you know what else?
Maybe.
That'd be a really good ending. If we just stopped after that.
Roy.
And they never made any more episodes. Maybe we are the chosen ones.